We are sad to have to announce that Mickey the Mouse is dead. Known throughout the world, but very private in his personal life, the mouse that we all felt was part of our own families was married to former co-star Minnifer Agnes Mouse, known by her friends as Minnie. Little Mike, Marty, and Marilyn, their beautiful children, grew up out of the media spotlight and were seldom exposed to the mouse rays of cinema life. Most people had no idea that Mickey was only 3 inches tall. The producers often had cast calls for co-stars that were under that height limit so that the illusion of majesty could be maintained for the aging actor. The two dog co-stars, Pluto and Goofy, were the first challenge. We are told by studio security people that it was a new employee that broke one of the primary rules of the lot. He was with the catering service, and he's the one that set the trap that finished off our hero. It was a Victor with a new plastic base and improved copper-coated spring load, a trap that had seen duty in their kitchens, that broke the famous back. We are told it was a finely aged Gouda cheese that was the irresistible incentive. We tried to get an interview with Donald Duck, but were informed by his live-in maid Daisy that he was too distraught to respond. You may recall that Mr. Duck, confined to his amphibious wheelchair, has suffered dementia for well over a decade. Mickey, if you can hear us, America misses your sweet falsetto. Disney's loss is certainly Heavenland's gain.
I heard, and I'm so irreconcilable. I received the phone call early this morning that Mickey Mouse was in a horrible accident and died. You may have heard that one of the new people set a mousetrap, oh God, and left it near the concession stands. Then you know the director was the first one to notice that Mickey was late to the shoot. Everything was ready. I knew my lines, and the red-headed girl, they sent her to go check on him. And she otherwise stopped to grab a donut from the concession and spotted him just under the table. She saw the body in the familiar red pants, the little gloved hand full of cheese, and the horrible bar of the trap, making an awful crease across his back. You know, very few people off the studio knew that Mickey Mouse was no soprano. He had a voice like the bullfrogs. When sound came in the early 30s, the Disney people went into a dither. Mickey's career could have been over. A seasoned old actor whose unusually high voice had sidelined him responded to their casting call. That actor was my grandfather, Sol Fetto Sr., who became the voice of Mickey Mouse. In the 50s, my father took over the assignment, and in the 80s, me, Sol Fetto III, became known as the voice. As you know, none of Mickey's family has ever shown an interest in a show business career. So the saddest part of this horrible event is this: the Sol Fetto dynasty has ended. The Fettos are out of work. Just like the rise and fall of the Bee Gees, an era has ended. The final curtain has fallen.
Hi, folks. My name is Billy Jim Johnson. I used to be a bounty hunter. I don't do that no more. I work for Lester Pest Control. I go after mice. Nobody goes after mice better than Billy Jim Johnson. You see this here, Victor? Well, I gotta tell you, me and this Victor here, we declared war on them there mice and them little rodents with their little cigar trails. Ain't nobody catches mice better than me and this here Victor. So, you got mice? You call Lester Pest Control. 555-666. 8888. And when I shows up, them eyes is gone. This is Walt Pedersen of WAL TV reporting. We just got some amazingly good news, folks. I just need to share this with you, if you don't mind. Are you there, Mr. Mouse? Okay. Okay, just a second. We're on the air, Mr. Mouse. We're on the air, yeah.
Hello, my fellow Americans and kids.
There he is.
This is Mickey Mouse speaking to you from the other side. There have been reports of my demise, and those reports have recently come to my attention and are, I hope, premature. I apologize to the director and the staff, and am sad about Morgan, my stand-in. I was in another dressing room and a little too involved in coaching a new starlet. I saw the news and hit the ceiling. How anyone in their right mind could think that Gouda cheese is an irresistible temptation to me is incredibly gauche. My friends know that Federation Swiss is the only cheese of which I partake. But served on a Victor, the young fellow who set the trap has been transferred to the amusement park, and his first assignment, raise all the flags that were erroneously lowered. Now I have instructed staff to arrange a nice cheese assortment for Morgan, Furface, Mouse's family, and a few other niceties. My drinking buddy and career associate, Sol Fetto, has been assured that those Disney checks will keep coming, and he has apologized for what he feared was an expose. I want you all to watch for our soon-to-be-released The Exterminator. We are also working on a great comedy called Everybody Loves Rodents, and later you will see the biography of Mouse Seed Tongue. Goodbye for now. Now's the time to say goodbye for all the world to see.